O'Brien.
What's going on, everyone? This is Jacob Shoup. You're watching the Tom O'Brien Show. I hope you all have been having a great day. Before we begin, get into the market and everything, I just want to let you all know that we are running our Tiger Dollar holiday sale right now. That is double bonus on all sales. You get up to 20, 30%, even 40% bonus for all Tiger Dollars. This is fantastic. They can apply to your account and they are used before anything else is used to pay for your services. We only run these kind of twice a year. So really recommend getting in here and securing your bonuses. Again, that's 20%, 30%, 40% bonus. Run it. Happy holidays, folks. You got the composite off about 0.44% at 19,947. The Dow Jones Industrial off about 0.49% at 43,929. You have the DXY ticking a bit higher, right under that 107 mark, trading at 106.96. You have crude oil up a little bit as well into that $70 mark at $70.20. You're off about 0.13% right now. SPY off about 0.37% at 605.19. Let's see what the Russell's doing. Off about 1.07% at 2,374. Now, take a look at gold, right? We're moving back towards those all-time highs at 28.01. I think we made a high yesterday of around 2,758.20 cents, maybe 2,760. Big bar down, off 1.86% right now at 2,705. We're gonna have Tim Ord on today. Again, he's gonna be speaking, about the market and then also the gold miners, at least with GDX. Let's take a look where GDX is right now. These poor stocks have really gotten smacked. Yeah, GDX off about, this is ETF, but off about 3.39%, trading at 37.76. Part of me just thinks that there's more attractive asset classes to get into, and I'm, really thinking kind of crypto right now. But there's so much fog, it's kind of hard to say what exactly is driving that. You have silver really off today, off about 4.10%, 31.62. And see, he was doing that, wanted to move back up to that 35.07 area, but just could not do it. You have copper off about 0.65% at $4.23. Let's take a look at what else we got going. Lucid ripping again, 5.14%. You have Tesla off a little bit. Let's see how that would have done today. The Tesla short. You're up, yeah. Honestly, not even worth it, right? Because this stock can just smack back immediately. It is so strong. 1.3 trillion. It's just like, what are we doing here, right? Where is the value coming from on this? Stuff can stay illogical. That's what that quote. Market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent, and it's real. Shorting Tesla's tough. This has a cult of personality behind it. Not an insult in any way. I think Elon Musk is an interesting guy. I think SpaceX is very cool. But we're talking about the gains this has had this year has outpaced nearly every other Magnificent Seven company, save NVIDIA. I mean, this is really quite nuts. So you're up at 429.30 for the high. I think the high yesterday was 420.69, which is insane, and I don't understand, how much money was lost just trying to get that number to be the high. But as it is, you made a high today at 429.30. We're selling off a little bit right now, 419.17. Steel Dynamics kind of getting plopped today. Woo, big gap up, wanting to trade back into a channel. Man, that is very strong to the downside there. Decent volume. We'll see what happens with Steel Dynamics. It looks like Trump might block U.S. Steel's acquisition from Nippon Steel. So we'll see what happens with that. A lot of the workers are a little bit upset about that. We can talk some about PPI at wholesale prices rise 0.4%. And eggs are crazy. So a quarter of November rise in prices for final demand goods is attributable to a 54.6% jump in the index for chicken eggs. And these stocks have been soaring too regarding chicken eggs. Let's take a look here. Yeah, up 8.2% month over month. Grade A eggs, 365 on average compared to 337 in November. You have less egg production. You have avian flu. What a crazy, it's just weird when, such staple kind of goods run like that. A record high of 482, which is kind of nuts. Let's talk a little bit we're going to have Tim Ord on in the next segment, and I do want to talk some more about this going forward, but uranium, okay? We haven't really spoken about uranium recently. Let's take a look at what we got running. You have Uranium Energy Corporation, okay, off about 2.48% today. Man, really solid move, and it's holding at that 7 fantastically, right? I mean, we were looking at it right at the lows. Fantastic kind of move. Let's take a look at UUU. Off 3.36% today. Yep, another floor, most likely going to touch 6, and we'll see kind of what happens with that. And then we can take a look at Cameco. Cameco, this is going to be interesting, right? You have Canada now potentially threatening off 2.78% today. You have Canada potentially threatening restriction on uranium and oil if these Trump tariffs manifest, right? Now, I mean, the way that Trump runs stuff is he comes out with the outrageous demands and then you whittle down until you reach some kind of deal, right? So I don't necessarily, when I hear those things, believe, oh yeah, Trump's going to tariff Mexico or Canada. I just don't think so. But there's obviously something he wants from it. Let's say that Canada does slap tariffs on uranium. You know, you run into the realm where UEC is tough because they're not really getting anything out. They have a bunch of uranium that they bought that they can still sell out, which is good. But again, they're doing the pounds in the ground type run. Wow. 3.4 billion. This stock has done phenomenally. And then you have UUU as well, which has some American expansion too, but not doing as well. You also have, this came out December 10th. So the government, U.S. offers 6 companies contracts to make uranium fuel for nuclear plants. Unfortunately, none of those got named in it, so it's going to be Centrus, okay, American Centrifuge Operating, that's from Centrus, General Matter, Global Laser Enrichment, Urenco's Louisiana Energy Service, Laser Isotope Separation Technologies, and Orano Federal Services. 4 of the companies got initial U.S. contracts in October to produce more enriched fuel, which is HALEU, or high-assay enriched uranium, to be used in small reactors that are not yet commercially available. Conventional fuel is up 5%, and the high-assay is up 20% enriched. We're moving in uranium. Fortunately, these guys did not. Well, we'll see what happens. They're still suppliers, right? So we'll see. Folks, you stay right there. We'll be right back. We're going to have Tim Ord on right after this break.